All of what we've decided to do with the new project of the Gator started with the customer. They were looking for high-performance engines, high-performance suspensions, high-performance handling.
Up until now, the vehicle really hasn't been known for anything other than utility.
This new vehicle, it's going to be something unique. It's not only going to work hard, but it's going to play hard too.
It's an evolution of the Gator, and it's going to surprise people.
This vehicle, because it's both a utility vehicle and a performance vehicle, required a lot more development work in the early stages.
One of the great things about this project is the fact that we are designing, testing, and manufacturing this product right here in Horicon, Wisconsin.
We're very fortunate at Horicon to have a fairly well-developed lab.
We did a lot of vehicle dynamics simulation prior to building any kind of hard parts, which is an automotive type of methodology.
Over the last 3 to 4 years, I believe we've put over 20,000 hours into the development of this program.
A year and a half of doing nothing but validating the strength of the components that we designed before they even see the dirt.
When you put your foot into this thing wants to take off from the line, and it just puts you right back into the seats.
Not only is this engine unique, it's also the largest displacement engine, 812cc engine. It's got an inline 3-cylinder. It's also the highest horsepower engine in its class, 50 horsepower.
It's a 12-valve double overhead cam engine. It's got 2 exhaust valves, which allows it to reach the power levels that it has. For us to take an engine that is more automotive style and turn it into a utility vehicle engine, we have to basically make sure it can survive the environment.
So it wouldn't be unusual at all for you to come down to one of our lab cells in the dyno room and find the engine running at max or peak RPMs for very long durations.
We have other facilities that we use for temperature testing. One is a cold room. We want this vehicle to start when you need it to start. And so we subject it to a battery of tests.
Our utility vehicle is not only going to get them to where they want to go, it's going to start the first time they turn the key.
We also have a hot room that we use just to make sure that the vehicle isn't going to behave in an irregular manner when you subject it to high temperatures. One competitive unit in particular actually started melting some of the plastic components around the operator station and the clutch enclosure. We had no issues when we ran our vehicle and subjected to the same test.
We also have the sound room where we do extensive sound testing.
It's very important that we provide a vehicle that isn't extremely noisy to both the operator or to bystanders.
Customers would like to be able to carry conversations. It's one of the benefits of a side-by-side vehicle.
After we complete our large array of lab testing, we're ready to subject the vehicle to full field testing. And we do that out in the desert area in Nevada. We learned during our field testing that our lab testing was very valid for our vehicle. It took everything that the environment had to give it.
When a customer chooses the new A25i XUV, they're going to be finding an engine that's going to be there through all the challenges and through all of the work they're going to put it through. The suspension system is flat out awesome.
This type of suspension is actually referred to as a long short arm suspension. It's pretty familiar in the automotive industry. It offers the ability to tune the front and rear independently for stability at high speeds. One of the tests that we do, we internally refer to as a rock and roll rig.
Whether it's big bumps or little light bumps, that product needs to soak up the bumps.
The rock and roll test proved to us that just like all our other John Deere product, it's a vehicle that's going to outlast the competition.
What customers are going to find when they ride the new XUV for the first time is the ride quality is just unbelievable. It's got an awesome ride, even on the low-speed stuff, all the way up to the biggest bumps.
The lab testing only can get you so far, and the virtual testing can get you so far. The rest is real-life testing. You know, really it's a seat of the pants that really portrays what the final spec needs to be.
We literally have a facility nearby with hundreds of acres where we have courses for our utility vehicles to drive on.
The shock development is probably the most fun part of the job. We run over a certain type of bump. If it doesn't feel just right, we come back, we change the internals, change the spring rates, valve codes, go out, try it again. On a typical shock tuning event, in 3 days we'll probably have the shocks off the vehicle, 200 times. What a lot of people might be surprised to know is that we do a lot of testing in the same manner in which the auto industry does. I've actually been test driver for some of these, which is invaluable when it comes to understanding exactly what the vehicle is doing. And as a result, we've got a very predictable, very safe vehicle.
For all the obstacles that the new XUV is going to come up against, the most challenging one is really going to be the customer's expectation. The expectation of what a Gator is and what a Gator can do.
The most gratifying thing about seeing someone this is the first time riding this new Gator is their shock when they actually step on the gas and this thing takes off. They weren't expecting it. They expected it to be the farm equipment that John Deere used to make, and this one is not that.
We produced a vehicle that allowed the consumer to work hard all week, but yet go out on the weekends and have a really good time. This is the ultimate crossover vehicle. It allows you to work hard and play hard.
No doubt when customers now get behind the wheel of one of the new XUVs, we are going to shatter those expectations.